Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that gets a lot of questions, Bitcoin ATMs. Specifically, we're going to explore how they work. With a focus on the process of selling your Bitcoin for cash, we'll walk through the typical steps you'll encounter and discuss the verification requirements you might come across. So, if you've ever been curious about turning your crypto into physical cash using one of these machines, you're in the right place. Let's get started and demystify the world of Bitcoin ATMs together. First off, what exactly is a Bitcoin ATM? Think of it like a regular ATM. But instead of connecting to your bank account, it connects to the cryptocurrency network. These machines allow you to either buy Bitcoin using cash or sell your Bitcoin to get cash out. It is a physical bridge between the digital world of crypto and the tangible world of fiat currency. You can find them in convenience stores, malls, and all sorts of places. The convenience factor is huge, but it's important to understand how they operate before you use one. So, let's break down the process of selling Bitcoin for cash. The first step is always to locate a Bitcoin ATM near you. There are many websites and apps like Coin ATM Radar that can show you a map of machines in your area. A crucial detail to check is whether the machine is a one-way or two-way machine. A one-way machine only lets you buy Bitcoin, while a two-way machine allows you to both buy and sell. For our purposes today, you'll need to find a two-way ATM that supports selling. Also, pay close attention to the fees and exchange rates, as these can vary significantly from one operator to another. Once you've arrived at the machine, the on-screen prompts will guide you. You'll typically start by selecting the Sell Bitcoin or Withdraw Cash option. This is where the verification process usually begins. Now, this is a key point. Almost all Bitcoin ATM operators are required by law to follow Know Your Customer, or KYC, regulations. These rules are in place to prevent illicit activities and ensure the financial system remains secure. Before we continue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What this means for you is that you will likely be asked to provide some form of identification. Let's talk about what that verification might look like. For very small transaction amounts, some older machines or machines in different regulatory regions might have a lower tier of verification. This could be as simple as entering your phone number. The machine will send you a one-time verification code via SMS that you'll need to enter to proceed. This is the most basic level of identity confirmation. However, relying solely on finding a machine that only asks for a phone number is becoming increasingly rare due to stricter global regulations. As you move to slightly larger transaction amounts, the requirements almost always escalate. The next step up from a phone number is often a scan of a government-issued ID, like a driver's license or passport. The machine will have a built-in scanner, and you'll be prompted to place your ID on the scanning area. The machine's software reads the information to verify your identity. Some advanced ATMs might even require a selfie or a quick live video to match your face to the photo on your ID, a process known as biometric verification. It's really important to understand why these measures are in place. Financial regulations are designed to protect everyone. By verifying users' identities, ATM operators help ensure that the transactions are legitimate. This is standard practice across the financial industry, not just in crypto. So, the idea of conducting a completely anonymous, high-value transaction is largely a myth in today's regulated environment. Always be prepared to go through some level of KYC, and be wary of any service that promises complete anonymity, as it might not be operating within legal guidelines. Now, assuming you've completed the required verification steps, what's next? The machine will ask you how much cash you want to withdraw. After you enter the amount, it will generate a QR code on the screen. This QR code is a public wallet address belonging to the ATM operator. Your job is to send the corresponding amount of Bitcoin from your own digital wallet to this address. You'll use the wallet app on your smartphone to scan the QR code and authorize the transaction. Make sure you send the exact amount requested, and be mindful of your own wallet's network transaction fees. After you send the Bitcoin, you have to wait. The transaction needs to be confirmed on the blockchain. The number of confirmations required can vary depending on the ATM operator and the transaction amount. It might take one confirmation, or it might take several. This process can last anywhere from a few minutes to an hour or more, depending on how congested the Bitcoin network is at that moment. Most ATMs will provide you with a receipt or a redemption code. It is absolutely vital that you keep this code safe. Once the transaction has received the necessary number of confirmations on the blockchain, you can collect your cash. You'll return to the same ATM, select the Redeem or Complete Transaction option, and enter the code you received earlier. Some machines might also require the phone number you used initially. After you enter the code, the machine will verify it and dispense your cash, just like a regular bank ATM. And that's it. You've successfully converted your Bitcoin into cash. To recap the entire process: first, find a two-way Bitcoin ATM. Second, begin the sell process and be prepared for identity verification, which usually involves at least a phone number and often a government-issued ID. Third, specify the amount of cash you want and send the equivalent amount of Bitcoin to the QR code provided. Fourth, wait for the blockchain confirmation and keep your redemption code safe. Finally, use that code at the ATM to withdraw your cash. Well, the steps are straightforward. The verification part is a standard and necessary component of the system. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this detailed walkthrough has clarified how Bitcoin ATMs work, especially regarding the selling process and verification requirements. Understanding these steps is key to using these machines safely and effectively. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. We've got a lot more to explore in the world of crypto. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.